So I finished for the first version of my Yami Yugi Battle City deck, featuring the gods. He had the Dark Magician. He had Black Red Eyes Black Dragon in it. He had Joey's card in at that time. He had the Knights and the gods. So we put all of them in it with the 2021 twist. It got new support post King's Court, and we took it to locals today. There was an OTS tournament. We won all 5 rounds. It was only 5 rounds, and you get 2 OTS packs for entering, and you get each round you win, you get 1 pack of whatever you want to choose. So we won all 5 of our rounds. We got 5 packs, and for entering, and then they had God, the gods as sleeves where I picked it up. They had the deck box, I picked it up. They had the binder, I picked it up, and I got the Lost Art Harpies Dancer. Looking real cute. And since we played a god deck, I'm just debating to put them in these sleeves or putting the extra deck in these sleeves. And we got the Dex box for it, so might as well just, make everything in for it, and the playmat. So this is what we got. We'll open up the packs at the end. I'll try to show some combos I've did to OTK, and move aside the stuff that we bought and got. And we got this playmat. The playmat that comes with Obelisk, Slifer, and Raw. And this is our deck profile. So let's jump right into it. I'll showcase a few combos at the end. OTK combos. So like we said, it has this Dark Magician. He had Joey's Red Eyes in it, so why not play Dragoon? I mean, he didn't play Dragoon in Battle City, but we played Dragoon because it's 2021, so why not fuse both of their cards to make the most annoying card that's out right now. 1 Slifer, 1 Obelisk, 1 Raw. Like I said, it's not only his Battle City card, so this is my version. 2 Spheres modes, and 3 Guardian Slimes to round up the God package, minus Joey and Yugi's card. Then we run the 3 Joker's Knight, 3 Imperial Borrowers, 3 Kings, and 3 Queens, for the simple fact that Imperial Bower, when you want to go to the Dragoon way, you'll be tributing itself to summon out 1 King and 1 Queen to go into the Dragoon combo. And since that's settled with that, there's no recursion off of that. But once you get the spell and the trap cards, you have an extra 2 sets of 2 Kings, 2 Queens, and 2 Knights to start recycling, so you can have the full 3-card combo in your deck to play off of Joker straight. And of course, since we're there, 3 Joker straight. This lets you bring out all 3, and then you're locked into, once you play this card, you're locked into Light Warriors from your extra deck. Is it Light Warriors? Yeah. Sorry, I was reading the card. You're locked into Light Warriors, so it doesn't stop you there. You can just use a whole bunch of different cards that are specifically Light Warriors, and I'll showcase them when I get to the extra deck. two face card fusions, and you just mainly use this to fuse a King's Knight on the field. I mean, a Jack's Knight on the field. And then, since Jack Knight is on the field, you can use this to fuse from your deck as a substitute, and you'll send Joker's Knight to go into your Edaton play, which is the level 10 monster. We'll get to it when we get to it. And since you'll be sending Jack and freaking Joker's Knight to the grave for that fusion, at the end turn you get the recursion of bringing Joker's Knight to your hand by putting Jack's Knight back into your deck, or any other one that you want to. And I'll showcase a few different combos with this and another card. And like I said, Dragoon package. So Red Eyes Fusion, might as well play a second Dragoon. That's what I do. They can't nothing to stop one Dragoon. Once you bring out the second Dragoon, they'll just go GG. And this is their one card. You just banishing the Red Eyes from grave and the Dark Magician from grave to bring out the second Dragoon. Since we have Ancient Slime, when it's sent to the graveyard off of Joker Straight or Twin Twisters, you'll get its effect to search out Ancient Chant, which will let you search out Ra. And then if you use Joker Straight to get rid of Guardian Slime will bring you Ancient Chant. Then you have all three Knights on the field. You can banish this from graveyard, summon out Ra, and Ra will be at 5,000 attack with the banish effect of Ancient Chant after searching it. Reinforcements of the army, just one to get Imperial Power mainly, or any other knight you want. But mainly you go for Imperial Power. 3 Thunder Speed summons. This is a good card even by itself, off of having a Sphere Mold in hand. So once they summon their third monster, you could play Thunder Speed Summon, tribute 3 of their monsters, and summon your Sphere Mold. Or if you have your Knight set up, activate Thunder Speed Summon. You can summon out Sphere Mode. Even you have all 3 of your Knights on the field, you pass turn. They'll draw for turn. They have 3 monsters. Play this. It lets you search out Sphere Mode and then tribute their monsters for Sphere Mode. So that way when you go, you have all your Knights set up already. And Sphere Mode would come back to you and you can just tribute it for Ra. And then that's pretty much game if they don't have nothing, because Ra comes out at 4,000. The Knight's total attack is 5,000. That's 9,000 right there. Then a spicy tech I got from El Gato Gamer, thanks so much, is Feast of the Wild level 5s. And this works perfect with Joker's Knight and Jack's Knight, where you can special summon up to 2 level 5 warrior monsters from your hand or graveyard, but their effects are negated, so it doesn't matter. You can just bring them out and you can go into one of the Exceed OTKs I have, or you can go into Pallades or whatever level 5s you want to run, or you can just bring them back and you can link summon them if you want, if you play a link version. But I Exceed with them. I Exceed no matter what with both of these, unless I'm going to go for a fusion. But the monsters that come out with this effect cannot attack or use their effects. Not that Jack Knights has an effect anyways. 1 Harpies for backyard row removal. 2 Twin Twisters, and this works great on their turn, because when you get recursion of Joker Straight, it'll be in hand. You can play Twin Twister on their turn, popping 2 of their face down traps or spells or whatever that case is. Just pop 2 of their cards. You'll be sending Joker Straight as material for this to go off. Then on the end of their turn, Joker Straight will come back to your hand by putting back another light warrior monster. So if you used it to summon out all the Knights, then you get 1 of them back by bringing this back to hand, and then playing Twin Twister on their turn. That will go to graveyard. You'll get a second one back in your deck, and then that goes back to your hand on the end of their turn. So the deck never goes negative. 1 Double or Nothing for the Utopia double combo, and 3 Joker Straight. Substitutes for anything, and it recycles. So normally, if you open up this, you want to go, if you open up with just this, I normally go Joker's Knight to go into Joker Straight, So summon out the knights. That way I got both of these engraved, and then on the end turn of my opponent, they come back to my hand, and I could just keep going from there. And then what I normally do is the second turn, once it goes on from there, I use it to fuse Jack's Knight with Joker's Knight for Eaton, which will then get Joker's Knight in graveyard, and then I'll be getting Joker's Knight, Jack, and Joker straight back to my hand by bringing back the warriors, and then everything just keeps going from there. I get into the extra deck, and then I'll showcase the combo, and get into the packs. I don't want it to be that long. One Egyptian Guardian Slime, so when you take damage from Guardian Slime, if it's still there, you can just tribute it for God Slime, get protection. Your monsters can be destroyed by battle, and this monster can be destroyed by battle, and he becomes the only target for your opponent to attack. And if they activate effects, they can only target him for that effect. So if they're trying to play something that negates, let's say, your Winged Dragon or Ra, while this is on the field, they can only target this. So your Winged Dragon Ra, you don't have to worry about it. Or if they play, like, let's say, Dragoon to pop your Winged Dragon Ra, they will have to pop this first to pop your Ra, because its effects. They can't target your monsters with attack or effects except Guardian Slime. I run 2 Eaton of the Conquering Star. It requires 2 level 5 warrior monsters to make, which you can make easily off of, I'll show you the 2-card combo, but normally you have a knight on the field, and you can fuse, if you have a King's Knight, if you have a Jack's Knight in hand that's useless, you could summon King's Knight or Queen's Knight or whatever it is, or the whole combo, and then play your face card fusion and fuse the Jack in hand with the Joker Knight in deck, sending both of them to the graveyard to bring him out, and then Jack is no longer in hand, he's in grave, and then you'll get to search another Joker's Knight, and then the Joker's Knight that's in graveyard will come back to your hand, giving you 2 Joker's Knight basically, and recycle that King's Knight back into the deck where you want it to be and where it belongs. So I like running 2. Sometimes I bring out both in one duel. It all depends. 2 Dragoons. You already know why. Like I said, you summon the Bower, and then you're going to get rid of Queen for Amduk, the World Chalice, because you need 2 effect monsters to bring out Dragoon. So you you summon Queen and King. King is an effect, Queen is not. So you get rid of Queen to bring this out, and then since you have this now and Queen's Knight, then you go into your Verte play to bring out Dragoon off of 1 card. Just in case you want to get rid of all of them, and it's been very useful. Arcana Extra Joker, and then when you're locked into the Light Warriors or just in general, Utopia Double, search double or nothing, and I like searching out Utopia Beyond. His effect drops their attack to 0 when he's summoned, and since Utopia Double brings him out, his attack is doubled to 6,000, and their attack goes to 0, so it's non-targeting. And I like doing that a lot more, and I did that so many times defensively and going for OTKs in this tournament and in general since I've been playing the deck. Running 1 Star Liege Paladino, and this does target, so you have to be it's situational if you want to bring this one out, but it's extra cards if you want to. I'll just show you the combo when it comes up. Or even better, 1 Excalibur, and I like this one in combination with the other card that brings out both the wild level 5s, because then I'll showcase the combo with this, and this is any 2 level 4 warrior monsters. Not only that, before I say it, Utopia Pylades. He's also a light warrior. So even if you don't have if all the knights are back in your deck, and you have the spell and trap card in graveyard, when you bring these out and these go to graveyard, you can recycle them because the spell, trap, and monster that recurs the knights back to your deck, say bring a light warrior back into your deck, or return it from the graveyard, and then you get it to your hand. So these are all light warrior monsters. So I run one of all of them because when you do your combo, and let's say they get destroyed or they get negated or whatever the case is, you could just use Joker Straight, the trap card, or the monster to bring any of these back to your extra deck, and that spell, monster, or trap will come back to your hand. So you can recycle these off of Joker Straight and so forth. The one Shark Fortress for an OTK, and then even you just doing damage, even if that's by itself. Divine Arsenal AA to just put on top, and then even if you bring out Shark, he'll attack for 48, and then since he attacked, you could just bring out Zeus on top, just overlay it on top. So let me show you basic combos for the extra deck. First one will be just Bower. Bower is a 1-card Dragoon. Just summon your tribute to bring out Queen and King. And then, like I said, she's a normal monster, so you can't bring out Verte with a normal monster, so we get rid of her. For I'm Duke. And then you got 2 effect monsters. You go from there. Going into Verte, chucking the spell and everything needed to go into your Dragoon. That's basically it. The other combo I like doing would require Joker Straight, Wild 5, and the spell. So they always say go ahead, OTK me. I don't know why people say that in general. They're like, okay, let's see if your deck of OTK. And this is an OTK, 3-card OTK. Like I said, I thought about this because of El Gato Gamer. And basically, you're gonna special summon Joker Straight by sending Joker's Knight to the graveyard. Put it this way for the graveyard. And since he takes his name as material, when he special summon, he by sending a knight, it becomes that name. So he becomes Jack's Knight. And at this point, you will fusion. Since you have a knight on the field, you can fusion with your hand, field, or substitute 1 card from your deck. So we will substitute another Joker's Knight to send him to grave. To fusion summon Eaton, the Conquering Star. Then when Eaton is synchro summoned, I'm bugging. When he's fusion summoned, he allows you to search out a level 5 warrior monster to add to your hand. So off of just 1 monster and the spell, you got you decked in for 3 cards basically, because you sent that to the graveyard to special summon the first one, and then you fused with the second one from the deck, bringing out the fusion, and then searched out the third. So now you have all your Jacks where you want them, and then on end turn, he would bring Jack back, and then if you have any knights in the graveyard on their turn, the other Jack would come to your hand by putting back another knight. But that's not the end of the combo. At this point, we play Feast of the Wild level 5s. You can special summon 2 level 5s from your hand or graveyard. And I would bring back both. And then Exceed for Shark Fortress. Then activating Shark Fortress effect. Target Eaton. Eaton can attack twice. You could boost him up if you want by sending the other card, which will make him 32. And like I said, you want the Jackson Grave so that way he'll keep getting powered up. But this is game, and they said, how is that game? Shark detaches to let him attack twice, and he's 32 plus the 24. That's game. That's 1 OTK off of 3 cards. The other OTK that I did often today required Joker straight. I did this going on my own, and where is it? And it was slightly altered going second. Like, it doesn't matter what the other card was. It wasn't this, but it's just whatever it is to activate his effect. So they went first. They established 2 monsters that couldn't negate. It was Tri-Brigade, and he established a field that couldn't negate, but he had no interruption or anything. So I proceeded with my combo by playing Joker straight, discarding the card I had in hand to summon out Queen, and then search out King, which then special summon Jack. Then I normal summon Jack. I normal summon King, which summoned out another Jack. And then I just overlaid for Utopia Double. Double's effect. I searched out Double or Nothing. Went into Beyond. Beyond dropped both of his monsters attack to 0, and he's 6,000. Attack for 6,000. 19 for game. Another OTK I had was, I had both of these in hand. I thought they were dead. It was also wide open, and it was a Mech Lord player. I had both of these in hand. Phase card fusion. No, I have Bauer and Feast of Wild 5s. So this was my hand. I had another card. It doesn't matter what it was. And he said he has nothing past turn. I said, all right. Summon. Activate effect. I brought out King and Queen. Then I played Feast of the Wild 5s, bringing out both the level 5s for free. They can't attack or use their effects, but they have no effects. So I overlaid for Shark. Then there's no way there. Let's see, this is 48, 49, 5. There's no way this is a game. Even if Shark attacked twice, that's 48. Well, that is game, isn't it? Hold on. Shark attacking twice. I'm just calculating right now. 48, 24 times 2 plus the 16 and plus the 15. That's 79. He would have had 100 life points left. But what I did was overlay, and I can't go into Utopia Double because Utopia Double cannot attack directly since it the monster it brings out. So I went into Excalibur, and then Excalibur's effects, detaching 2 materials. His attack becomes double, so it becomes 4,000. Then activating Shark's effect for Excalibur to attack twice, and 4,000 to 4,000 is 8,000. That was game. There's another combo I'm trying to think of real fast, but I'm gonna leave it right there for now. That's basically all I kept doing. Let's just open up the packs and see what we got real fast, because it's already at 26 minutes. So we'll open up the OTS last, and the packs we got for round. Mutant Beast. Like, I have more combos, I just can't think of them right now, and this wasn't rehearsed. I just went with it. Not editing or anything, just going from there. Sorry for the turbulence. Get to the OTS packs. And that's it. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoy. You can always modify it to your build the way you want. But this was successful for me. But I still want to modify it because I don't like the way it is completely. Enjoy if you like it.